The Virginia Cavaliers returned from their bye week and sit at 6-3 as they take on the 9th-ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This was the last non-conference game for the Hoos in the 2021 season. However, UVA had to figure out the offense without quarterback Brennan Armstrong. Freshman quarterback Jay Woolfolk would start his first game as the signal caller. Early in the game, the Hoos defense was able to get a 4th down stop. However, the Cavalier offense would respond with a 3-and-out. After a 14-yard punt, Notre Dame would set up their drive at the UVA 43. The Irish would go for it on 4th down again, but this time, running back Kyron Williams broke off a 14-yard gain. On the next play, quarterback Jake Cohn would connect with tight end Michael Mayer for 6. 2 false start penalties would stall the Hoos' next drive. Notre Dame running back Logan Diggs would break multiple tackles and hurdle a defender on a big run. A few plays later, Cohn would connect with Braden Lindsey, who would front flip it to the end zone for a 4-yard score. In the middle of the second quarter, the Irish's Lorenzo Styles would break off a massive run that he would score on, but it was nullified for a holding penalty. 2 plays later, however, Kyron Williams would shake off a tackle and break away to give the Irish a 21-0 lead going into the half. Woolfolk would begin to gain confidence in the second half, as he would lead the Cavaliers down the field. However, a missed field goal kept the UVA shutout alive. Cohn would throw an interception to defensive back Anthony Johnson on the Irish ensuing drive. UVA would do little off the turnover and punt the ball back to Notre Dame. Lindsey would then take off again on a double reverse play that set the Irish in Virginia territory. Later in the drive, Cohn would connect with wide receiver Kevin Austin, who would streak past the defense for a touchdown. The Cavaliers would end their shutout in the fourth quarter after a 34-yard field goal by Brendan Farrell. Notre Dame would sit Cohn and run the rest of the clock down. The Hoos would force another Irish turnover as quarterback Tyler Buckner would lose the snap, and linebacker Noah Taylor would recover it. In the end, UVA falls to Notre Dame 28-3 and dropped to 6-4 on the year. The Irish moved to 4-0 all-time against Virginia. The Hoos will look to bounce back after 2 disappointing losses. They will take on the Pittsburgh Panthers on November 20th at 3:30 p.m. at Heinz Field, with the winner taking control of the Coastal Division.